All right, Barakatah Howard, Barakatah Howard Shai, Kala, Barakatah Howard Shai, Barakatah Kakadash, the owner of Pastor Great Mills, and we will, and same time taking the oxen up to the truth, and call the poor of the earth to the fear of Yahweh, Barakatah Shai. That's the hope of that, and who the world literally called God's name Yahweh, and who the world literally called Jesus Christ, name Yahweh Shai. All right. Hebrew Israelite that consisted of so-called Negro, Latino, Native American Indian. This is Mohari Call for the Great Millstone Los Angeles Camp, back with another lesson. Alright, now this is going to be a quick lesson on, you know, the, just reflecting on the beautiful spirit of brotherhood. Alright, dwelling amongst each other and being happy. So this is from Sunday night. So later on, after the Passover ceremony was over, okay, so it is out here in Southern California, that is. All right, for the LA camp, we're all broken up, all right, to different regional areas because we're all spread out hour, 2 hours apart, you know. Even we was going to have a camp in downtown LA, we was still coming from hour, 2 hours apart, right? So, ever since the pandemic happened in 2019, it shut everything down. Started our fall sanctuary. Okay, it started out, you know. So for a while, we wasn't seeing each other like a camp as a whole. It wasn't all the brothers wasn't seeing each other like that, you know. So unless there was like a special event or a special or a brother coming to town from a different camp out of state or whatnot, then sometimes. But even then, it wouldn't be like necessarily the whole camp, but it would be a majority of the brothers. So it's just one of those instances where brothers were able to see each other. Me personally, I haven't had seen somebody brother in more than a year. All right, because like I said, we're all spread out. You got the Spanish speaking camp. All right, then you got the camp I am with the older brother Barack. We're out here in the Inland Empire. Okay, and then you got Watch Dot, the head bro, the older brother. All right, Amp, and basically you stay up the hill or up the mountain, up in the Lancaster, Victorville area, and then go to the Stanford Fernando Valley area, which is still LA County, and then you got bros in the city of LA or Inglewood. So, like I said, we're all spread out, but this is one of those nights where a good handful of brothers were able to see each other. All right. And also, of course, with the special guest, the brother got the dot for the Dollar Camp. Uh, this was a beautiful gathering. All right, because like I said, we haven't seen each other for like a year or more. Okay, so it was very emotional, but it was very pleasant. And it was definitely a beautiful gathering. Okay, I'll just play something quick, real quick. All right. Like in that video, the bro that was standing next to me, that was nah. All right, I ain't that bro in over a year. So it was just a beautiful experience. All right, it's strictly for edification, you know, strictly for edification sake. So I'll stop at that and get the scripture. So this is Psalm 133 and 1. All right, behold how good and how pleasant it is for brethren to dwell together in harmony. It's like in unity. Okay. Because you read the NLT, it said how wonderful and pleasant it is when brothers live together in harmony. All right, and that's what that was. All right, we was all unified and harmony. Like, look at this word unity, right? In Hebrew, it's yakad. All right, union, together, all together, alike. And how we're alike in the spirit and in doctrine. All right, believing and calling the same name. All right, how about Shai and the Holy Spirit, how Kakadash. All right, name doctrine. Okay, so that's where we come together. Like, they can two walk together and let them be agreed. Okay, so that's where it's at, where it started at. Okay, now this is in the Apocrypha, Ecclesiasticus 45:1. There's three things I was beautified. It stood up beautiful both before Yahweh and man. The unity of brethren, the love of neighbor, and that's applied. All right, the unity of brethren and the love of neighbor. Okay, and the Most High love that. All right, now, like, I can pretty sure the other brothers that were there that night could attest to it. It was emotional. All right, you know, but it was a great feeling to be there. All right, because we're like-minded brothers that in this battle, in this fight, put to this ministry on the same accord. All right, the same spirit, and that's what it's about. Okay, and that's how you build commodity. Okay, spending time and going and amongst the brethren. All right, I know there's other scriptures. This is John 13 and 34. A new covenant, like a new commandment. All right, I give unto you, and this is how it's speaking, that ye love one another as I have loved you. Though, just like how Shai had loved his disciples. All right, he basically saying that's how y'all should be loving each other. Okay. That ye should also love one another. By this shall all men know that ye are my disciples, if you have love one to another. All right, and that's how the world knows. All right, and you have people in the world, they be like, man, like, cause you ain't gonna find this type of brotherhood in the world, man. Ain't I don't care how far, how high, low you search. Ain't nothing like the brotherhood that we have in the truth. All right, under the banner of Great Milton, under the apostle of Great Milton. You're not gonna find it nowhere. All right, why? Because Yahweh Shai is involved. He's in the midst of that love that we have for each other. All right, we're in this brotherhood. Okay. It's 1 Corinthians 1 and, and 10. Now I beseech you, brethren, by the name of our Lord Yahweh Shai Hamashiach, that ye all speak the same thing, and that there be no division among you, but that ye be perfectly joined together in the same mind and in the same judgment. And that's pretty much backing up what I was saying earlier. All right, we're all thinking the same thing, putting the same ministry, the same doctrine. Okay? First Peter 3 and 8. finally be ye all of one mind, having compassion one of another, love as brethren, be pitiful, be courteous, alright? And being courteous go a long way. Alright, look at courteous, alright, polite, respectful, or considerate in matter, alright? And that's what we try to push amongst each other, is respect one another, okay? Not rendering evil for evil or railing for railing, but contrary blessing, alright? Bless one another, knowing that ye are thereunto called, that ye should inherit a blessing. For he that will love life and see good days, let him refrain from tongue for evil, and a lip that speak no guile. Okay, that's pretty much it on that. First Peter 2 and 17, honor all men, love the brotherhood, fear Yahweh, honor the king. And ultimately, the king is Yahweh Shai. Okay? So, you gotta love your brotherhood. It's agapo, right? The Greek word to welcome, to entertain, to be fond of, to love dearly, right? To be contented at will, with esteem, be loved. Alright. Let's go back to, okay, no, that was it on that. Fuck yeah. Oh wait, I already went for this, right? Yeah. As Hebrews 13 and 1, let brotherly love continue. Okay? That's the word continue. Let brotherly love. That's Greek word Philadelphia. Alright, which is what? Love of brothers. Love of the brethren. Okay? Alright. Philadelphia. Okay, loving brother and a brother that loving one like a brother, loving one fellow countryman of an Israelite. So that's what it is. All right. You loving another man. It's like he's your brother. Okay. Shoot. Like it's continue. All right. Middle. To remain abide. Okay. To continue to be present continually. To continue to be, not the perish, to last endure. All right. So basically, it's what to continue. Basically, to last endure. All right. So keep the fighting and showing love to each other. All right, and that's what it's about at the end of the day. See, John 15:17. It's in red. I was trying to think of these things I command you that you love one another. Okay. All right. So that's all for me. It's over 12. And 9. Let love be without dissimulation. Okay. Pretense, concealment of one's thought, feeling, or character. Okay. So not holding back. Avoid that which is evil. Cleave to that which is good. Be kindly affectionate one to another with brotherly love and honor, right, which is respect, preferring one another. See that? Uh, uh, all right. Read this real quick. First Thessalonians 4:9. But I touch your brotherly love, you need not that I write unto you, for ye yourself are taught of the how to love one another, right? Because the Spirit, right? The Spirit dwelling within us, right? Like how John said, love one another has not had love you. And I think until that a brother have, how my child shine in him, because how he loved his brother, right? In his faith. And indeed, we don't have to read that part. All right, this is 1 John 2 and And David, brother, I write no new commandment to you, but an old commandment which ye have from the beginning. The old commandment is the word which you have heard from the beginning. Again, a new commandment I write unto you, which stays is true in him and in you, because the darkness is past, and the true light now shineth. He that says he is in the light and hateth his brother is in darkness even until now. All right, so if you hate your brother, you're in darkness. All right, you're making a wicked person. You're in the world, and the love of the Father and His Son how shine down dwell in you. Right there, he that loveth his brother abideth in the light. All right, of Yahweh shall shine, and there is none occasion of stumbling in him. But he that hateth his brother is in darkness and walketh in darkness, and knoweth not whither he goeth, because that darkness hath blinded his eye. I write unto you, little children, because your sins are forgiven for his name's sake. Whose name? Yahweh. I write unto you, Father, because you have known him, that if from the beginning I write unto you, young men, because you have overcome the wicked one. Okay, that's pretty much. And on that right there. Got it. Yeah, I'm going to end it with this. Hebrews 13:1. Oh, I read that already, so I'll read it again. Let brother love continue. It was that. Let's say Shalom. Twala Yahweh, Twala Yahweh Shai. Shalom.